briefly thought that our paths aligned, but I can see now that all you loved was chaos. We have courts to decide these things.
Okay, James murdered your father and then planned to murder thousands more. If his death you regret, then in you there's no hope that anything will change. What now will you do of your oath?
Oath? I spoke no oath.
To abolish Enclosure, to lay down the crown, to let the world heal from all that kings have made of it?
I only said that I would consider.
Well, in the woods you spoke a different note.
The woods?
To the ghost of your father?
How know you of that?
Oh, I know of many things that I shouldn't know about. Like, how your madness leads to your death.
From whence did you come? I thought it strange how weird you look, but now I see you stranger still.
It's a far-off land. You wouldn't know it.
Name it.
Avalon.
Avalon, a place of myth and ghosts. Well, to there you shall soon return. Perhaps that will rid me of this maddening feeling, for I can hear the shadows calling Hamlet.
Hamlet! My lord, what brings you here?
Just questioning the prisoner who weaves a strange tale.
Do you still intend to carry your sentence?
For murder? Yes, to death they will be put.
Oh, did you not yourself desire James's death?
I wanted justice, and this one has stolen it from me.
Oh, God, the dude sucked. Shed not tears for him who time will remember as the world's biggest asshole. And you know what? Let every other king meet a similar fate.
Your sympathies for this do not look good. Do you support one who raves so?
I support the world of which the ghost spoke. Can you not see how it yearns? From all this death can we not learn? We must now forget the rule of kings, for only uncaged does a bird freely sing.
And so the insolent scream, for from power they have been rightly screened. Only fools will think that they can themselves govern, and only of ruin will those fools be sovereign. Was your love another madness that I did falsely conceive? For of it now you seem not bereaved, so it must have been a mere falsity.
I was the more deceived. I thought you a good and decent man, but I see now I was a fool to ever your words believe.
You shouldn't have believed me, for virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
And I the more loved a hollow tyrant, for that is what you are.
Forget you this nonsense by tomorrow's light, for with the sun's first beam we will take this one's life. And to you this choice I do give. Forget these blights. Yet, if you cannot forget, then forget ever living in the world of men, for this is how the world turns. Better get thee to a nunnery. Go, farewell. Or to death do marry. I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as cold as snow. Thou shalt not escape calmly. Get thee to a nunnery. Go, farewell. Or if thou wilt needs live, marry a fool. For wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. Get thee some sense, or to a nunnery go. Farewell, Felix.
Oh, that was brutal.
Fools, we will all certain be, for fate holds only calamity in front of us, like a moving target, and yet it does not move. It is always still. Only we, the arrow that's been loosed, careen towards it with all haste, to a sure and bitter end.
But at least if we do so with love in our hearts.
Oh, by Diane, is it so? I know not by what force you haul my heart away to realms unknown, for I have met thee only thrice.
Well, actually, 5 times on all accounts. On death's door, I must admit, I played the ghost with whom you did commune in the forest.
In sooth, I only wanted to believe those words came from old Hamlet, but that was not his part. The bitter man he was more oft. And I thought you had a familiar face, like one in a dream from which you do not wish to wake. So if death is all that's left to us, let us be ghosts who are still living yet. Now here's I have my doom laid out. I bring you hope from another's mouth. Audrey bid me give you this, a life-saving amulet.
Oh, I can't say that I'm not relieved, but if I take this, I doom here with thee. If confession's here, we must admit, Audrey and I, in this world, we're not a part of it. We came from the future through time, hoping to rid the world of future crimes.
You are not of this world, and I long to be of it no more. You are trapped and wish to leave, and I am free. Yet with you, here I'd stay. I long to know more of your time. It cannot be so bad if from it you came.
And I here do feel the same. But how could I leave, knowing that Audrey and my new friends might die?
Oh, can you not leave and come back by the same way?
I know not the rules, but I will try.
Oh, truly we see now how far apart we lie. Yet even so, I would much rather know you are safe and far from this.
Do I hear the morning lark? And death if I tarry to talk.
I wish I could lie and say it's the nightingale, but even then, many tears for you I'd wail, and regardless, I think they will now fall.
On bird noise, I must admit, I merely stall. Speak with me now these words. Though they keep the world beguiled, we still long for one that's wild. And if from ruin a better world you would bring, hear with me this incantation sing.
We with open hearts do hope to churn the fires the fates do stoke, as we who long to see a world set free, held in bonds by the powers that be. And so we, with love in hand, against tyranny will forever stand.
Back so soon?
Oh.
You look surprised to see me.
Well, indeed, here I am, but how here are you?
Well, the creatures here need nourishment too, and the draughts I serve are deeply drunk. In truth, the mortal world is one I merely peek into when something amusing happens. But what became of your friend?
She is lost, as was I. My amulet was taken by this really shitty guy. She sent me hers to save me from execution, but now she's stranded in a dangerous situation. Hopeless was this errand you sent us on.
There was never much hope but a fool's hope, as the story often goes. Where head you now?
Well, what are my options?
Well, hither is the time you came from, where you could slide right in and pretend you'd never gone. But your friend would be lost to song. Or thither, the way you just came. And come what may, time and the hour have ever run through rougher days.
Let me ask you this. Have we accomplished all that we wished? I think that if we have made some great change, that Audrey would have me go back, even if it meant her life. So, I must know, as it stands, does capitalism still rule the land?
The future struggles to take form. The shape I give it is of a storm. I cannot tell you where it will settle. It's as it is when with time you meddle.
So then I guess you can't tell me if my friends are okay.
I cannot, but I can a vision of them now send. Here we first see the bards without banners, who from house to house do find new recruits, a host of new friends to storm the Lord's manors. Yet new foes have also joined their pursuits. Ophelia mourns that this new love spark has so quickly come and gone from her heart. Yet new revenge she also now does plan for Hamlet, whom she cannot fucking stand. Yet with his death, what other deaths will follow? If she joins him, will the victory feel hollow? And now, to your best friend we come, who gave her future, so from jail you'd be sprung. She struggles ever to keep herself afloat, but deep inside, she is still fighting for hope that the future will remain unwritten, for finally uprising has come to Britain. Only you can now choose your path. Go ye to ruin, or freedom at last.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them, to die.
To sleep no more, and by a sleep to say, we end the heartache, and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation, devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep.
To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffed off this mortal coil might give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long a life. To dream,
To wake. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of forlorn love, the law's dismay, and the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes.
When they themselves might their quietus make, with a bare bodkin. What fools are they, to tread where only madmen lay, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, that undiscovered country from whose bourne
no traveler returns, puzzles the will, and makes us bear those ills we have, than to fly to others we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all. Only fools dream of the end of a world most cursed. A dream that if it does not come true, proves something worse.
And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought.
And enterprises with great pith and moment, with this regard, their currents do turn awry. To lose the spark of fighting already started, where only fools strive for more than being lost and broken-hearted.
to die,
To sleep,
To dream.
To wake
and waking scream.
To die.
to sleep.
No more! I know where I must make my end.
Well, at least we tried.
Oh, don't worry. It's just a hiccup. Around us, the uprising spreads, and soon will spread to distant towns.
Yeah, we've had worse.
Have we?
Well, remember when we stole that book of the Archbishop's? Yeah, that was worse, and we got out of that.
Oh no, this is much worse.
What fools were we to think we could break into the castle?
We had to try and save Touchstone and see what became of Ophelia.
I hope they are far away from this war we've started. At least they have one more tomorrow. But what cares time of such a words? For time loses of nothing except hope, which is stretched thin for one more day, and tomorrow the fruits of hope are stretched thinner still, till it is nothing but a wisp, a mere whisper on the wind that prays the seeds it carries will furnish a new life for a new tomorrow. And so it fares with dread as well. I hope this account at least can embolden some others' will in 1 or 1,000 tomorrows from now. For us, I think this is our last tomorrow.
Listen, and all do hear. Your uprising flounders, and your lives shall now be payment for the destruction it has caused. It is not for you to halt the march of industry with chaos and anarchy. I see that now. You shall be an example for the death of a soul so kind and so beautiful that all the small creatures of the world did spring to his very step and whim, and now of him are robbed. So you shall be an example, though the cup that holds my sorrow cannot overflow. Come out, Ophelia, so the consequences of your beliefs you may see, and that seeing them you might turn from madness.
Touchstone said, "Do not to them seed the future." But what even is there left to seed? They have taken everything, and will take more still, unless I can, with a kiss, this wretched king kill. I will stand by meekly no longer, even if it costs my life.
But what if for your poison we traded a knife?
Oh, Touchstone!
Ophelia, we are fools to wander from hell to hell, but it is well to see you even though nothing is well.
But what of the future? What of your fate?
Well, how could I leave when those I love are at stake?
And I must go quickly now, though I'd love to tarry, for Hamlet shall soon to death, not I be married.
And yet, please do wait. A distraction. A distraction I'll send, so that your attack is unseen.
Where tarries your sister? I'll find her. My king. Oh, gods, what remedy is there for a broken heart?
I think I see her coming at last.
Good.
Though if you knew why, you might not wish her to be so fast.
Do we have the right to any final words?
If you must, but speak quickly. Death awaits.
And so does fate. For in fate, we have only what we can make. And what you make is full of misery and fueled only by blood. That machine comes, unrelenting, to us here. The end. Staring into a void that we rushed into, hoping for a better future, but finding only death that we heralded our friends into.
If that is all,
It is not! Oh, that we could defy augury and find hope in the lark, for there is something rotten in the state of your heart. Would that we could reverse our headlong sprint into the unknown and turn to better paths. Death is to come, 'twill not be now. If it be not to come, it 'twill be now. If it be not now, yet it will come, but when is not shown. Only fools are ready for a world unknown, and in the readiness is all. And from the readiness and yearning, tyrants must fall!
I see you've chosen madness. And then with these rogues you'll die. With me, fool!
I've chosen friends who weave the barest threads of hope into a better world that's on the brink, of which you protest too much, methinks.
Who's a fool now?
Lay down your sword! You don't have to die for them!
You already killed me when you took the head of my love.
No!
The battle is won! The battle is won! And now what will you do?
Go back and see what of this revolt grew?
To see if capitalism you have indeed overthrew?
Or linger here with us to grow something bold and new.
We set out to save the future. Maybe we have.
But not for us. And to them, we can't concede this one.
I think the world we've dreamed of is here before us.
To delve deeply where none have yet tread.
Off the map of and what any has read,
A course beholden to no written path.
where charting it anew shall be our task.
With no gods or masters to name our end.
Standing hand in hand with lovely new friends.
Some of with whom we are quite smitten.
And as for the future, well, that is unwritten.
And if we are to conjure anything, it's of you.
To stand against tyranny in all that you do.
To wake from whatever stupor has claimed your heart.
To find your friends and catch a spark.
Of the fire that burns in each and every one of us.
To hope, even if it seems foolish to trust.
Even if it seems like a breath and a beat away from the end, it may bear repeating once again.
Keep fighting.
Keep living.
And find your friends!